Good morning. Welcome to the Round Top Ranch. Let's get through the gate. Well, we just had a nice wet morning. And what does a wet morning mean? Spring is coming. So there's our boys. So as I was giving them something to eat, I could hear the meadowlarks. Meadowlarks are our state bird here in Wyoming. Beautiful bird. The sound they make is knowing that spring is coming and it's all here. It's fun. Green grass. No more spending on hay. But besides the joking around, these are little things that have to be done on the ranch and your home. So follow me, and this might be a little boring, but it's educational. I used to be a heating and air conditioning person. I used to teach people quite a bit on how to do installs, service, and everything else. But maybe I could teach you something. I don't know. Maybe you already know. But it's springtime, and you should know. And don't forget to do it. Hi, I'm Curtis. Today we are going to change out filters today. This is a dirty filter, and we are going to clean it with a new one. Just the newer ones are a lot nicer than this one. But look at this. If you can look at that, that's about a 1-inch gap to 3/4 inch gap on these. If they're really tight, don't buy those. Those are for clean rooms, and they only last at least a week. These last, depending on how dirty your home can get. When you start seeing the dust on the furniture and your wife's making you do more of the work, this is the reason. Here in Wyoming, the wind blows a lot. Most people move away out of Wyoming. I like it. It blows the bugs away. And it blows the idiots away. That's how I look at it. With wind, you get dust. You gotta change your filters out. So usually filters are on a wall, or it could be something like this. That's why I took this off. It's a plenum. So you can see how you take your fingers and you slide it out. Okay? It's dirty. It's filthy. There's actually an arrow right there. If you can see that, there's an arrow right there. And it shows the airflow. That's the way the air flows. Air flows in, goes up to the registers, to the house. So let's get rid of this. Let's put the new one in. And slide. In and slide. Fairly simple. If anytime you have any maintenance or anything like that, you might want to call heating and air conditioning, or you can actually call a friend that's in the heating and air conditioning business that can actually help you fix it. Some people are on a budget. Today, I understand we all are on a budget. Now we're in the garage. So these are the little things you have to do. Like again, we're just changing out the filters. Just slide it out. Not that hard. So in the garage we have these cheapy ones. And these ones are actually less than $1. You can get these at Walmart. You can get them at other places. So try not to throw them around because they do have dust. And then here's the new one. Here's a new one. Here's a new one. So a lot cleaner. Just put it in. You know? Now people ask me, why do you put a filter inside of a garage? It's not about putting a filter in the garage to keep things in here clean. Well, of course, you like a clean garage, but it's not for the garage. It's for the system. Don't change out your filter. That motor is going to get clogged. I don't know if you look at your motor when you know, pop everything off and look, there's a motor on the side. There could be a belt driven or shaft driven. But look at that motor and see if there's crud on it. If there's crud on it, maybe clean it off. That'll save you $500 for somebody to come out here and fix this again. You don't need that. So it's just a heated garage. And recommend is the water pump. Shoot it out, shoot the water out. Don't let it gravity flow out. That's the worst thing here, especially any place that's very cold. Now we're gonna go change the water filter in the house. As we are in a well system, we have to change the filter as well. We'll teach you how to do that. If you don't know how to do it, again, this wasn't for you. This video wasn't for you, but stay and watch. Maybe you can learn something. I don't know. Just here to help you. All right, let's go. If you're on city water, don't worry about this. Skip over. If you're in well water and you don't change your filter, you basically have somebody change it for you, you could do it yourself. See, it's really simple. I mean, you're gonna need a towel, okay? Flashlight, depending on how dark the area is. You're gonna need to catch water. And then you're gonna need the filter itself. Okay? Easy. Let's get started. So when you look at this, some people would go, oh my God, what the heck? So it's pretty simple if you know what's going on. Use your towel. Put your towel down. Easy play. Okay. Get your bowl, which you're going to use. Put it underneath the filter. Because you're going to have some water. You're going to have some leakage. So you're going to have lines come in. There's your line coming in. This is your line going out to all this. So you've got to turn your valves off. Turn it off. Just make sure nobody's going to the bathroom or taking a shower. That'll be just someone's ruined that day. Okay, so we turn this one off. Now we're going to turn the line that comes in, turn it off. And there's one right here. You can see the ball valve. Turn that one off as well. Now, take your bowl. Take this bowl, put it underneath it, like so. There's a red button up here. Basically a bleeder. It's a bleeder. So you press that a little bit, and you may get some water, as you can see. Don't press it down all the way. But it's really nothing. Then you got this magical tool that comes with this when you install it. Keep it hooked right next to whatever you got to hook it up to. Don't hook it on this, and don't hook it on anything else that might break something. Have its own little place to hook it, on the side of the wall, wherever. So put that down. You're going to slide this. You can see there's some as it is, it's pretty tight. So like that. Take this off, put it back. Now you're going to have to take this off. And you're basically going to take it off. Oh. So here's the bleeder. Let the water out. Make sure it goes into the pan. Always let the pressure out. Take this, and you want to go clockwise. There you go, like that. Now it's loose. Take this, put it away. Hold the bottom. It's going to be heavy. You're going to have some leakage. Just like that. No big deal. Okay? Take it like this. Be very careful with this rubber ring right here. Take it off. Make sure you do not break it. Put this off to the side. Now that rubber ring goes right inside this little spot right there. Take it to the sink. Put it in the sink. Take this out. This is well water. You're gonna get sand, you're gonna get sediment. Take it, clean it out. Once you dump the water, make sure you clean this out really well. Like this. Swish it. Dump it out. See, we get like black sand in ours. And there's some black sand that's in there still. This needs to be changed out. This is a little bit overdue. Sometimes what happens, your well gets adjusted. You may run it dry a little bit or something like that, and then basically ends up like that with a lot of sediment. Change it out. Okay, so you have this. This is your new one. Look at this paired to that one. This one's in the plastic. Look at this. Look at the difference. This is well water. Again, sand, sediment, all the stuff that's being pumped out of the earth up, you don't want. So, got a new one. Get the exact same one. So, if somebody turns on the water or your faucet while you're doing this, you're gonna have air inside your lines. So make sure you're doing this while nobody's at home, or you don't have to worry about all that stuff. So what I do is I try to clean out as much as I can all the sediment, all the black sand out of this. You don't have any soap and water, so use a towel if you have a towel. Works. One that doesn't leave any particles to the towel, but you clean it as well as you can. This is the process. Clean everything. Every little nook and cranny. So if you see inside here, up in there, clean all that. Doesn't hurt. It's your drinking water. Clean it. See? You got all that black sand. See? Now you got black sand. Get rid of the black sand. Alright, so put that back. Always carry your knife inside your pocket. So what you've seen, that's it. Make sure all the stickers are off. You can see down the tube. Put it back in. Pretty easy. Take this. Now we're going to get your rubber ring. Don't forget that rubber ring. Place that back up in there. It is hard to kind of do right now. I've got one hand and do the other hand. So usually I have this one I'm doing down. All right. So, got your rubber ring. You're all set. Take this. Wiggle it back and forth till the threads get on. Don't cross thread. So make sure it goes real nice and free in there, and then you'll tighten it up. Take that tool again and then give it a little twist like that. Make sure it's nice and snug, not too tight. You don't need to be a He-Man, just snug. Then you turn on the water, the main water coming to the house, as you'll see it filling up. And if there's a leak, we'll figure it out. As it's dripping in there, we'll get a closer shot. Okay. As it's filling up, remember I was talking to you about that air bleeder. Hear it? Let the air out. While it's going on. You don't need to turn it on full blast. Just turn it up that it actually starts to fill up. Nice and slowly. Okay, now the water's up to the top. Take your rag, wipe it down so you can see as it's filling up. Wait till you could hear it all calm down. Okay, well, looks like we got a leaker. Sometimes take that tool. Nope. We got to take it apart. All right, you had to take it back off, reseal it back on. No big deal. Let's see. See if you wipe everything down. Make sure if you do that, then you can see if you got any dripping. Make sure you get that tool, put it up here, give it a little tight. Not too much, not a He-Man. Let's turn the water back on. There we go. Turn that one back on. Turn this one back on. And you're good to go. It's fairly simple, but you do get wet a little bit. You always stay here for about a good 5 minutes just to make sure you don't have any drippage whatsoever. Then you're done. I'm not going to bore you, so we're going to time lapse. All right, we're done. No leaks. Shut the door. That's it. Next project. So remember the bowl I told you about. Take the bowl. It's not just for the dripping inside the area. Take this as it is. It's gonna drip. Put it in the bowl. Take it to the trash so you don't have a big mess. And here we go. And this is Round Top Ranch. Thank you for watching. Hope you learned something. Maybe.